what stocks has GF score between 99 to 100. You can do that with our all-in-one screener. With all-in-one screener, you can screen the by GF scores. Here, the GF scores here. Okay, for instance, if I tap on enter 100, the GF score will show you a company with a highest GF score. Lots of familiar names here. Usually we know that the GF score usually wins high, and usually only very good companies can qualify. If I don't want the OTC stock, I just want the stocks that are traded. Okay, these are the stocks that are that has a highest GF score. The ones we are familiar with are Microsoft and Nvidia, Google, Asmail, Adobe. Yeah, all this has very high GF scores. But do your research. Please do your research. And this is a screening tool. Our model tells you it may do very well statistically, but please do your research. RMD, actually, I think we talked about this company last month, and it has been doing very well actually over past months. Now it has a highest GF score rank. And we do have a model portfolio here, which tracks the past performance of different ranks of GF company with different GF scores. You can see this red line. It's since inception, it has been outperforming the S&P 500. But recently, it comes down more, and I'm not sure which company dragged it down. I don't. But the company with lower GF score did much worse. Did much worse than the S&P 500. So it just it shows you that the GF score does matter. So it does matter, and statistically, as we track with model portfolio, the over long term, only the companies with more than 90 and above GF scores are outperforming S&P 500. Others are not. So it does matter. Okay. So what stocks, Professor Keynes continue to ask, what stocks has a GF score of more than 10? I mean, profitability rank of more than 10. You can filter with our all-in-one screener. You can filter here, just if you want to have profitability of more than 10, it's here. Profitability rank more than 10 and the growth rank more than 10. You just filter it here with the all-in-one screener. You'll find companies that meet the requirement with both 10. I think we have other limitations here. If I clear I've cleared all the industry. Okay, can see that the company with the highest rank of profitability rank and growth rank. Not surprising. Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, Meta, TSM. Novo Nordisk. They do have very high rank. Visa, Mastercard. Those two are not doing really well this year, but they have very high ranking. And I personally own both of them. Okay, yeah, you can use our all-in-one screener to filter for it, and it's easy to do. And once you filter for it, you can look at the chart. You can look at the chart. The chart will show you the GF score chart, the GF value chart, the historical revenue and earnings chart, and also the income statement breakdown chart. You can look at all these companies, and then you can do a backtesting because you want to make sure that it does work. You can do a backtesting. Just click on backtesting, and if, for instance, if I want to test what backtesting for last 5 years, starting 2019, and I rebalance every 6 months. I just want the companies with a growth rank, the highest growth rank, and I want 20 stocks, for example. And then I click on go. It should start to. Okay, I have lots of OTC stocks, but it doesn't matter. We can We can look at the performance, and but they all have a very high ranking there, and we rebalance every 6 months. Let's see how the portfolio does. Yeah, now it's finished, and okay, yeah, this is a portfolio. If I remove this, so actually, okay, it actually just similar. The return is similar to the SP500. Looks like return about this portfolio is similar to SP500, and in this case, and yeah, then of course, if I remove the ones, if I don't want OTC stocks, if I just want 10, I just want the best ones. For example, I just want 10, I don't want 20. And then if I do it again, I do it again, and let's see how it does over the last 5 years. So I just want top 10, and yeah, and I remove this. So now this time, if I have 10 stocks, it outperforms the market much more. So that's when I have 20, because when you have more stocks, they tend to it's harder to outperform the market, because as Warren Buffett said, that's why Warren Buffett always has a very concentrated portfolio. Yeah, that's how the backtesting works. You can work more on it. I'm just showing just a rough idea how it works. And lately we added a different parameters here. The alpha of this backtesting shows 0.69, beta is higher than the SP500, Sharpe ratio 0.41. There's also Sortino ratio, which is 0.6. If you want to know what are they, just put mouse on it. It will show you what they are, and what they stand for.